There comes a moment in every journey where you lose everything: your name, your power, your identity. You stand naked before the darkness, stripped of everything you thought made you, you. And in that moment, you either break or you transform. This is the story of Inanna, the Sumerian goddess who descended into the underworld, died, and returned as something entirely new. But this is not just her story. It's the story of Lilith, exiled and demonized for refusing to submit. It's the story of Sophia, cast down from the heavens, seeking to return. It's the story of Persephone, taken into the underworld, only to become its queen. It's our story of what happens when we face our own darkness and survive. Before she descended, Inanna was not just any goddess. She was the queen of heaven, ruler of love, fertility, war, and power. Her symbols: the 8-pointed star, the lion, the reed staff, all marks of divine sovereignty. Her role: she was radiant, powerful, untouchable, the ultimate force of creation and destruction. But something was missing. Despite having dominion over the heavens and the earth, there was one realm she did not control: the underworld. And so, she made the choice that every soul must make at some point. She descended. To enter the underworld, Inanna had to pass through 7 gates, and at each gate she was forced to surrender something. At the first gate, she removes her royal crown. She is no longer a queen. At the second gate, she removes her necklace. She is no longer divine. At the third gate, she removes her breastplate. She is no longer a warrior. At the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th gates, she removes her rings, her robes, her scepter, her identity itself. By the time she reaches the underworld's throne room, she is naked, vulnerable, and powerless. Because to enter the depths of transformation, you must leave behind everything you thought you were. At the heart of the underworld sat Ereshkigal, Inanna's dark counterpart, the queen of the dead. Ereshkigal did not greet her as a sister, but as an enemy. Without mercy, she struck Inanna down and hung her lifeless body on a hook. This was the cost of descent. Inanna had entered willingly, but she did not get to decide how it would end. She had to face the one truth no one escapes: death. For 3 days and nights, Inanna remained dead. This is the moment of complete surrender. No power, no identity, no way back. This is the dark night of the soul. It is the moment when all seems lost, when everything you were has been stripped away. It is Sophia in exile, remembering what she once was. It is Lilith in the wilderness, abandoned yet unbroken. It is you standing in the void, wondering if you will ever be whole again. And yet, transformation was already beginning. Inanna was only freed because her allies above sent help. Yet when she returned, she was no longer the same. She was not just the queen of heaven. She was now the goddess of both worlds. She had gained power over life, death, and transformation itself. She had died, but she had returned, changed. This is the ultimate truth of the descent. You do not return as the person who left. You do not escape unchanged. You become something else entirely. A ruler of both light and dark, a being who knows what lies beyond the veil, and yet still walks forward. Inanna's journey is not just a myth, it is a map. Every person will face a descent. Every soul must walk through darkness to be transformed. Every identity must be shattered before the true self is revealed. So when you find yourself in the underworld, when everything you knew is stripped away, when there is nothing left but the void, remember, you are not dying, you are becoming. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Till next time.